Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hey, my name is Anthony Moreland here in Dallas, Texas. And you've been invited because a good friend or family member invited you to come, or maybe you even responded back to a help wanted post about an opportunity to generate extra income. And you guys, this company has changed my life. I actually got started about 12 years ago. I was in college, broke college student, working two part-time jobs, ran track. But I was looking to make some extra money. And when I got introduced to everything, I said, man, this looks like something I possibly could do. And what I loved about it was it didn't take away from me being a college student. All I had to do was wiggle it on in between classes, in between work, and I was able to start generating some extra money. And I look up and I finish up school, and then I never even had to go work for nobody. I just continued to keep doing this, and now it's been 12 years, and I'm so very thankful for the residual income because I always tell people you have residual bills, so you should have residual income as well. And this is something that you're going to be very intrigued about hearing, and also something that you can do. And to dive on into it, to really get you to understand what we got our hands on, there is three converging markets going on right now. It is one, the wellness industry. Just think about it. Over the last few years, and people are really looking into the wellness industry. People are buying supplements. People are going to the gym. People are trying to do everything they possibly can to get healthy. But then technology. Look at what we're on. We're on this Zoom platform, or you're watching this recording on YouTube. Technology has evolved. So people are using it. So why not use it so you can start generating some extra money? And then a home-based business, phone-based business, whichever one you want to call it, we're all looking for something that we can do from home, from on our phone. And so what we have done, we have partnered with a company called Partner.co. And it really is a way for you to get paid to live your dream. There's a magazine out there called Business for Home. They give out these AAA ratings only to a few companies. And guess what? We have that rating. We also in 2023 was ranked the #1 company in momentum. And we also have the #1 compensation plan in all of the industry. But we're a company that does business in over 50 countries around the world. We ship to about 68 countries, but we offer these clean products to everybody. And I'm talking about in areas where we already spend our money. We People already spend money on products to help sleep better, have more energy, meal replacements, hormonal support, all these amazing products where we just show people how to redirect their current spending. And it is so awesome to say that everything that we have is tested and proven. You don't have to take my word for it. We have a whole bunch of third-party certifications, clinical studies done on it. We have over 1,000 annual quality checks that our products go through. We even have products in the PDR. And so now I get to introduce somebody who is my mentor, my friend, my brother, who is going to share with you a product that has changed lives all over the world. You probably even seen some of your friends posting about this product, but this product is a game changer. But it's also, let me also not just say he's here to just talk about the product. This is somebody who went from being a football coach, him and his wife being a stay-at-home wife and mom, to now being able to generate extra money. And I'm talking about exceeding expectations, and have created millions where now they live the life of their choice and not just by somebody telling them what they've been able to do. So Todd Rowland over in Florida, he's going to take over and he's going to share with you this product. So Todd, I'm going to pass it to you, my brother.
Thank you, Anthony. It's really neat when in today's world you can generate sometimes more income from home through technology. The world's just changed. And as Anthony mentioned, we have some of the highest quality products in the world. And from a business standpoint, all we do is connect customer to product. The same thing as your local nutrition store does, or GNC, or Amazon, or whatever it is that you go buy your products from. This is one of the 100 products, but it's very, very unique. It's what they call a homeopathic formula. It's 2 sets of drops, an instruction booklet, a meal plan, a community to help people not only lose weight, but bring their body into balance. Michelle, since you are a woman, every time I see you here, because you're so good at it. I always think it's always better for a woman to talk to a woman about hormonal balance than a man to talk to a woman about it. So, Michelle, would you mind mentioning kind of what the drops did for you and what you're seeing it do for others?
Absolutely. Well, I don't mind sharing. I just turned 60 in November, and I had been on hormone replacement therapy, the pellets. A lot of women have heard of that for about 4 years, and they were life changing in their own right. But I realized I needed more when the brain fog came back with a vengeance. And because of that, I have a history. My mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's at 55 and died at 62. And I've always believed that her not having hormones led to her Alzheimer's. I will always believe that. And now that I've been in this company and I understand more about cellular nutrition, I am totally convinced that if we do not add that into our bodies, it can cause a lot of diseases in our bodies. So for me, the disease was I thought I had Alzheimer's, but it was more that my hormones were still out of balance, and not just reproductive hormones, y'all. So I'm talking thyroid, adrenals, you know, cortisol levels, and then especially insulin resistance, which Todd is going to speak to. A lot of people don't realize that insulin is a hormone. So for me, took care of the brain fog, night sweats, hot flashes. A lot of women are telling me they're focused more than they've ever been, and they're sleeping better. Y'all, lots of people are telling us they haven't been sleeping well, and that's a hormonal issue as well. So for me as a woman, they have definitely changed my life. I didn't have a whole lot of weight to lose, so my story is not so much on weight, but it is on fitness and on hormone balance. And if you can get those hormones balanced, it will change your life.
And by doing that, you get your body primed to be able to lose weight. I wish there was a secret pill. There's not. Our drops are not a secret pill. You're still going to have to make some dietary changes. But for those that don't understand that sugar is truly an addiction, according to some neurologists, more so than cocaine. And sometimes you need some help coming off of it because it hides under 117 different names. It's in almost anything you eat, from ketchup to salad dressing to the things you drink. And the artificial sweeteners are worse than the sugar because it tricks the pancreas and still makes it release insulin. So if weight loss is a goal, in addition to feeling better, it comes with a direction booklet and what we call an approved food list. We don't count calories. We eat when we're hungry, but you see there, we eat God's food, not man's made food. Things that are grown, that are good for us, that have got the vitamins and minerals, the fiber, all the different things we want. And the stories are just amazing from the people that take the skinny drops, follow the instructions. Melissa's with us. Her and her husband, Andrew, not only do this business full time now. Melissa quit her job working for the government, and Andrew is a retired Marine. But Melissa, share, if you don't mind, share your physical and your financial journey with us.
Yes, Todd. As you said, I retired as a correctional officer, and my husband retired as a U.S. Marine. And collectively, Todd, we had been going on a health journey for a long time. But as far as the journey goes with the health, we decided to be accountability partners to one another. And we don't just want to, just live a life of unhealthiness, because we have a lot of family and friends that are unhealthy, but we wanted to show by example, be a walking billboard. And we also wanted to retire our retirements, because we can't transfer our retirements over to our children or our great-grandchildren or future children to come. So we decided to use this as a source of income to build a generational wealth for our kids as well as our grandchildren, Todd.
Yeah, and as Melissa was talking, you've seen every body type, male and female, different ethnic groups. Kim had muscular dystrophy, did not think they would work for her, like a lot of people think when they arrive here, but they did. She dropped 100 pounds, but her bigger story is that she'd been on disability her whole life. Maybe some of you saw her last night on the interview, that not only did it change her physically, but it's completely transformed her life financially, giving them back their dreams, allowed them to become debt-free, pay their house off. Her and her husband have their first new cars of their entire life. So just a great product, a great business. And as we mentioned, we have about 100 products. We're only going to mention one other one today to keep you from getting confused. But if you get involved with us, you're going to get an app, all the PDFs, videos will be there. You'll have people that, that ask you to take a look at this, that will explain everything to you, get you whatever information you need. You can also go to our partner.co YouTube channel or online partner.co. You can find us everywhere that way. But another product that is a worldwide favorite is called MOA. It stands for Mother of All. And the reason they call it that, because it has 36 of the world's best superfoods in it, all co-pressed into a liquid nutrition. So you literally drinking a little 2-ounce packet every day or giving your body cellular nutrition in the best form. In addition to the superfoods, it's got 6 medicinal mushrooms in it. And if you're not familiar with them, I always encourage you, instead of me trying to tell you what to do in the body, screenshot this and go Google these mushrooms. If you ever Google these ingredients and understand what all they're doing in the body, from boosting the immune system and other things, you'll never not want to take it. My wife and I take, one is the dosage, but we both take 2 to 3 every single day. But the reason it's a global favorite is because a lot of those superfoods really help the body reduce inflammation of any sort. This was a type 2 diabetic with swollen ankles, 2 weeks on the program. This gentleman in North Alabama, you can see his ankles and his body there. His body, I think it was 42 pounds in 8 weeks, I believe is what I've seen on his post. Ernest is his name. Ernest is also a retired military. This is eczema and psoriasis. It dries it up almost all the time. This is Deborah. She has rheumatoid arthritis. And again, the swelling in her thighs came out in 20 days. She was on a walker, never leaving the house in picture 1. The second picture is about 4 months later. And she's up doing air squats in the meeting I went to that day. And then her son's behind her that actually talked to her about MOA. But AJ is a football coach in South Georgia that dropped 100 pounds on the program. And my background is, as Anthony mentioned, I was previously a high school football coach. I'd got my master's in nutrition and kinesiology. I was headed to be a strength coach in college. That was my career path, I thought, in my mind. So I'll just tell you, being in that world for 15 years, I've never seen a product better for recovery from athletic performance. So the business model is very simple. We have a large customer base, people that buy our products. And if you would like to be that customer, you're welcome to be. You'll just buy products at a retail price, just like you do from anybody else you buy any type of nutritional product from. However, the reason you're here today is we're looking for people that not only want to buy the product, but maybe people that want to get a discount, maybe make enough money to get them for free. And then we're really looking for people that wanted a side hustle or a business they can work from home and start creating another stream of income into their life. We all know in 2024, used to people that maybe didn't get good starts in life, didn't get a professional job or a great career, making $12, $10, $8 an hour. It's always been a struggle. They've always needed more money, extra jobs. But in 2024, I cannot tell you the amount of professional people that are entering our company daily, from nurses to school teachers to you name it, that as society tells them that have done everything right, both spouses work in those careers and living paycheck to paycheck, and some struggling to do that. It's just really hard out there today. Things are so expensive, from groceries to insurance, you name it. You got a couple of kids, live in a decent house and drive a couple of nice cars. It just takes everything you can muster. So in today's world, every profession is joining this business. It's $30 one time, so there's no downside risk. And then you just order some products to either consume or start selling to qualify your business. From a business standpoint, we love for people to start with this particular pack because you'll be able to get a serious discount on the drops. You buy 4, it gives you what we call a qualified business when you do so. But you can see the price will average out at $371 to about $90 a box. They retail at $176. So you've got a really nice margin in there that if you start retailing, that if you sold 3 at $176, you're already over $500. You could even give your customers a $10 or $15 discount off of retail and still get all of your money back, get your drops for free, and already turn your first profit. And you can do that with any of our products. We have 100 of them. You also, that second, are a business owner, equivalent to any other. Your 1099 on earnings at the end of the year, which gives you all the business tax write-off. There's 157 out there for a home-based business. You will need, if you decide you want to make money in this company, you will need 1 reoccurring customer. Anybody that's ever shopped on Amazon know that there's always options to subscribe and save and get a little bit bigger discount. Same with us. If you have one customer a month, or you yourself subscribe and save to a product that is $150 a month or 100 points a month, either one, that will lock in a 30% discount on all 100 products. It'll also give you the opportunity to buy things in bulk and get as much as 45, 50% off if you want to start actually making an income with this. And then the company, as you begin to sell and build a team of other people that sell, we get paid 9 different ways to include what we call a savings bonus. But here's the most miraculous thing. Most of you have eaten at one point in your life at a Burger King, a McDonald's, a Chick-fil-A, you name it. If you think about if any Chick-fil-A you pull into, they're all the same. Like, they serve the same food, they have the same service, they have the same look. It's a cookie cutter franchise. Well, that's exactly what we've done here at Partner Co. It's a cookie cutter franchise, except instead of spending $1 million to open up a restaurant, you're spending $30 and opening up a phone-based business. But the second you do, you're going to download an app on your phone called Boards. And then the person that asks you to look at this is going to send you our upload that we've created. And when you get that upload, you're going to have 30 before and after pictures. You're going to have 30 pre-written posts. You don't even have to know anything. You're just going to use, and by the way, these are not company pictures. These are all us. Like, we just share each other's pictures. These are all people that, just like you, that saw it for the first time, that began to post on their social media. And once you get the hang of it, that first 30 days, you'll be able to start making your own personal posts. You may have a transformation, or you may have customers that have had a tremendous transformation you can share. But more important than just the post is inside of the app are the answers to everything. We have videos by our doctors you can send to your customers that need more explanation. Any question they can ask you, from how much is it to what's in it, how does it work, all of those are already pre-written, answered in there. So when they ask you, literally the answer is there. You don't have to think. You're just in business on day one. Just like in Chick-fil-A, you don't have to go make the food, decide what you're going to serve. You get what the corporation's already put together. It's a cookie cutter franchise. That's exactly what you're going to have for $30. We have Facebook groups built for your customers. So when you sign up a customer on a product, we're able to put them right into a Facebook group. And inside of that group, the Circle of Health one now has over 10,000 members. And by the way, it's in Boards. So right there in that app I showed you, you'll be able to send that group and have them join it. And in there are doctors answering questions, and then an army of 10,000 people that have been through the journey a little ahead of the brand new person, that know how to break plateaus or know how to overcome anything that they're up against. And more importantly, I think, is celebrating the successes of people feeling better and having more energy. And so we gather customers. And then the other thing we do here, if you decide you want to create a real income, and it is a passive residual income. What is that? It's like, if you get some other people selling, when they sell, whether you're selling or not that day, you get a small override commission. They'll make a lot more on their sales because it's their personal work, but you'll get a small little percentage of getting the next person into business, and the next and the next. And that, as Anthony said in the beginning, that will begin to grow, maybe initially with a few people around here, around where you live at, but it eventually will grow into other places. Everybody knows somebody in another state, and a lot of people now know people in other countries. So literally, on a 15-minute Zoom like this, we could talk to somebody in France or Australia or China or South America, anywhere you would like to. And it's the same process. Literally on your app, you'll get from the company, which is called Partner.co Share. You can download that right now, Partner.co Share app in all the stores, Android and Apple. When you go into the shopping cart, all the flags of all the countries are there. So to do business in another country, we literally just click on a flag and it'll switch over to their currency, their language. We have videos in their language, all built into the app. And Anthony mentions this in the beginning, but we are the #1 ranked compensation plan in the world. We're paid 9 different ways. And that's not us saying that. There's a magazine, as Anthony mentioned, called Business from Home. Google it. Business from Home, Partner Co, compensation, and you'll see what they say about it. Business from Home, Partner Co, and you'll see all the rankings we have with it. And these pictures are just people that, as you start building, you'll be able to get extra paychecks. And I mentioned earlier the Kim Gray. You saw her 100-pound weight loss story, but this is her financial journey. This is not an income claim. This is a business. This is not a job. There's no guarantees in business, as we all know. We have people that sign up that do nothing and make nothing. We have people that sign up, do a little bit, and make a little bit. And we have some people that sign up and they grow into this and fall in love with what they're doing and work hard at it and make a lot of money, like any business does. And Kim Gray was one of those people that did not think she could do this. She didn't think she would lose weight because of her situation with muscular dystrophy. And she didn't even join the company. She was only a customer for 6 months. But once she got involved and began to get her own transformation, she just shared it with people, and everybody wanted her newfound health. Like they watched her transform right in front of their eyes, and people started buying. And then she got good at sharing, and now then she builds teams all around the world. She is unbelievable. There is a YouTube, Anthony Moreland, who opened it up, has a YouTube channel named Anthony Moreland. So I tell you to go find that. And when you get to his channel, you'll see the video from her last night sharing her story firsthand. But her and her husband had never owned a new car, and they both have one now. She paid her house off. She paid off $28,000 with credit card bills. Now, she's been with us for 5 years. It did not happen in a day. These women here, Ashley in Colorado Springs, Tammy out there in Colorado, by any chance are either one of y'all here today? And then the last thing I will say is that you're also able to win free vacations, get rewarded for performing here. There are 2 trips a year you can win, one in North America, and it's generally like a cruise. We just went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. The one you can win right now is to the Bahamas. And then we have a global vacation you can win that's a little harder to win because you're now competing against, everybody in 58 countries around the world. But we all, with all these different languages, show up in Tahiti, 7 nights, 8 days. That one is a yearly chance to win it. It's a little different each year how you win it, but last year, the one we'll be leaving out for in April, you had to make $25,000 more than you did the previous year in the company to win the vacation. So if you were brand new, you were competing against zero. So those of you that are already in the business, when this is announced in February, if you're brand new, you're just going to make $25,000 if it's the same. I don't know that they'll give the exact same format there. We got to wait till they announce it. And you do that simply by building a team. And that's what we're doing right now. Like, you don't have to know all this by yourself. We don't generally go into the compensation plan on an initial Zoom, but on that same YouTube channel I mentioned, there was a compensation plan training just yesterday that's been uploaded. You're welcome to go there and look at it. And Amanda, I know that you've got a guest with us today, but Amanda, one of the things I always ask a person when they start their journey with us is why? Like, why are you going to bring something else in your life that requires time, effort, and energy? And you shared that with me the other day. Would you mind sharing that with everybody?
No, I don't mind. The reason that I decided to go on this journey was because I wanted to find freedom, financial freedom. I wanted to escape a toxic work environment. I wanted to be able to help my husband provide, and I want to be able to retire him. And this has allowed me to do that. I have been able to supplement my old income with this income, and I've actually bought the plane ticket for my son to go on his first mission trip. He's going to Mexico in 2 weeks. So this company has granted me the opportunity to do that. And the drops are amazing. I didn't get on them for weight loss. I got on them for the hormone balancing, because let's just face it, we're not getting any younger. And I was having sweats and didn't understand what I was having until they stopped. So that was a big plus for me, was the hot flashes stopped. And of course, the weight loss, the inches lost, and all the other bonuses, but that's why.
And so many people like Amanda, I meet for the first time on a Zoom like this. And I told Amanda how much different her face looks like it's not got any puffiness. She just looks younger, vibrant. And it was really neat. Right before this call, there was a young lady in North Alabama. She has a condition called PCOS. It's a condition that makes it really, really, really difficult. It's just really, really big. And the first time I met with her, I could tell she was in really bad shape health-wise. But she's about a week in on it now. And she just sent me a picture of her before and after picture of her face. I didn't ask for it. But it was unbelievable how much puffiness has come out of her face in the very first week. And listen, I'm always up front. There is no magical product. So remember, it comes with a direction booklet. And I told Jessica that in the beginning, that she's going to have to be even closer to perfect with our directions on the approved food list, drinking her water, not putting artificial sweeteners, dairy, which is a hormone disruptor in her body. And she did it. And it's just amazing watching her transformation. And she, I don't think, was even that interested in the business, but literally just by posting, like I showed you on that Boards app, she actually sold all of her drops before she got her first 4-pack. So she actually had to order a second 4-pack just to get to start, or she'd already be 2 weeks in. But everybody out there that was here for the first time, just get back with whoever asked you to be here, and they will get all of your questions answered. And get you started for your $30 business and get our app and the board's app uploaded on your phone. And everybody out there have a super blessed day.